Hey guys, Jason Timothy here with another quick tip here. So this one is a little bit of a mixing tip, and it can help certain sounds cut through when they're not cutting through very well. And I'll give you an example here. I've got this little this sample cut here. Kind of a vocally like thing, but it's a real dirty sample, but it kind of works within the context of the track. The problem is that it's not really cutting through or having much impact in the song, even though you can hear it. So if I play it, just seems to be kind of falling a little bit flat. And it's not like I want to turn the volume up in order to make it louder. It just, I want it to have more presence in a different way. So the trick to giving a sound like this more present is what I'll do is I'll duplicate the clip here. All right, and then I'm going to come in and go to my envelope. So if you don't see envelopes here, you just need to turn this on down here. All right, and then go to our clip envelope, and then I'm just going to pull down just so it's just like this little click. Probably need a little bit more than that. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the transpose up, all right, till it becomes kind of more of a click. And even though this sounds a little too high, I tried this before, and at 2 octaves up, which is 24, which is what I liked, it still wasn't cutting through the mix. So I went an octave higher, and it's more noticeable. All right, so that's what I did, and then I created another track and just layered the original with that little extra click. So we'll take a look what I did here. Oh yeah, it looks like once I turned it up, I didn't need much more than just a slight transient. So a little clicky right there. So now, if you play this alone, and then add the extra little click, just right at the beginning, it helps it cut through the mix. So I'll go ahead and turn this on and see if you can notice the difference. We'll do without first, like so, and then we'll do it with. And just that little click gives it a little more presence and announces that it's there. And then you could adjust the volume to whatever you want. You don't necessarily want it to sound like a click, but you just want it to emphasize another sample that you have, and that'll help it cut through in your mix without having to turn it up and do all kinds of weird EQing. Just layer it with something else and turn the transpose up, and you're going to get a pretty good result. And so I went through that sample. Everywhere I found the sample, I created that layer, and it helps. Oh, also this other sound here wasn't cutting through very well, so added it to that as well. It just gives a sound more impact. So you could do this kind of with any sound that's not really cutting through the mix, and you just need like a little tiny snippet of the sound. Yeah, then set the transpose up until you could hear it in the mix when played with the song. And once again, it's a subtle thing, but it does make a difference. So there it is. There's a quick tip for you guys if you are having any of this type of issue. And it doesn't matter what DAW you're using. You can do this trick in any DAW that you want. I just happen to be using Ableton because that's what I train people on. So there we have it. I hope this helps you guys, and happy music making. Take care.